Hey everyone, so today's video is going to actually be something very different from what I usually upload, and I've done videos like these before, like maybe like once or twice. These are like story videos. I've talked about some like just funny or weird things that have happened to me like while I was in school, but I have never talked about anything like this. I know this has nothing to do with anything that I do on my channel, but I just thought that I share this with you guys and hopefully some of you guys enjoy it. And yeah, just let me know if you guys want any more story type videos. So before I tell you guys my experiences and the actual story, I want to let you guys know that these things happened while I was living in my old house, and when I lived there, I was living with my mom and my stepdad, my sister and my brother. My mom, my brother, and I live in a new house now, and my sister went to go move in with her husband because the relationship between my mother and my stepdad wasn't really working out, so they just decided to split up. Alright, so now back to when I used to live in my old house. My stepfather is a santero, or I guess a worshipper of saints. My stepfather had a room just for all of his santeria things. For example, he has some statues, one of them being the Virgin Mary. Now, I don't really know the names of most of the things he had in there, but there was quite a bit of things. There were different kinds of necklaces and colors for the things he would worship, and I know it may sound a little frightening if you don't really know anything about it, but I was never really scared to be around those things. They were his things, his beliefs, and I respected that. Okay, so now I can begin my story. I believe I was 15 at the time. I was heading to bed around 11 o'clock, Thursday night. I specifically remember the date because it was just before Friday, and I was excited that it was the end of the week because of school, and I wasn't really a fan of school. My parents went to sleep shortly after, and everyone in the house was in bed. I believe it was around 2:30, maybe 3 a.m., when I started to feel a little uneasy. Now this part, I don't know if it was just a dream or my head messing with me, but while I still felt myself laying in bed, I felt a presence in the room with me. I started getting goosebumps on my arms. There was a cold spot in the back of my neck, and I just felt terrifying fear. Now, I was pretty young, so I didn't really have a lot of knowledge of the whole paranormal, but I was so scared that I couldn't make myself open my eyes. I just couldn't. Because if I opened my eyes, I felt like I was just going to be staring at something looking right back at me. Me not being too sure if this is still a dream or real life, I didn't dare to move at all. I was frozen. I felt something in front of me, and I also heard whispers in my ears. After bearing that fear for so long, I couldn't take it anymore. I then somehow mustered up the strength to as quickly as I can sit up on the bed and throw my sheets around and just look around the room for anything. I couldn't see anything, but I could still feel the terror, with my heart racing. I stayed up the rest of the night watching TV because there was no way I could go back to sleep. I didn't mention anything to my parents because I was too scared back then to even talk about it. To this day, I still believe that experience had something to do with what my stepdad has in my old house, and I honestly didn't feel like it was anything evil. It was just the whole feeling and experience of the whole thing that made it frightening. I wished I would never experience anything like that again. So that was my story, guys. I do have another one that happened in that house, but that'll be for another video. Let me know if you guys want to see that one, and if enough of you guys want it, I'll upload it even sooner. Also, let me know if you guys have ever had any experiences or just anything creepy happen to you guys. Leave it in the comments. I'd love to read it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.